Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may obviously put their case forward, not just in magazines, but of course in TV documentaries, books, that sort of thing, there is one bigger reason, according to a very good source, why both Meghan and Harry truly felt they had no, well, ongoing relationship with the King, His Majesty the King, King Charles III. And as ever, it was an interesting take, but it was one, when you think about it, that was simply wrapped in sheer jealousy. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here. Nice to see you. Let's have a wave today. You all right? Yes? You keeping well? Yeah, I can see you are. Yeah, I can see you in this. Yes, you need to get up, get ready. And for those that are going to bed, curlers are never a good look, are they? For those of a certain age, you will remember what curlers are, won't you? Yes. A lot of people have been asking me about the forthcoming coronation and saying, will the ciphers on the Metropolitan Police, the British Police, in fact, be changed? Well, apparently not, no. They're going to be keeping the ER, which I think is a nice touch, in fact. And according to a very good source, King Charles is very keen to keep that for some considerable time. He thinks that people like to see that and wants to introduce change more gradually. Of course, this has come as a welcome relief to the Met Police because it costs thousands of pounds, as one can imagine, to change all the ciphers. I mean, you've got to think of letterboxes, all sorts of buildings and things like that, which will change in time, of course. Now, the thing that hasn't changed in time, seemingly, is the anger of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And it truly all stems from the fact, as I said in the intro, it's all about jealousy when you think you can dress this up any which way you want. But the bottom line was Meghan Markle felt, according to a very good source, that she was marrying into an incredibly wealthy family. And when you also consider that on her engagement dress picture, that dress cost thousands of pounds, apparently thousands of pounds, which Prince Charles at the time had to pay for. Not Harry, Charles, get that. So, you would have thought if you were Meghan, hang on a minute, I'm marrying a guy whose father has to sign off the cost for me to wear a dress. Nobody's quite sure where that dress is right now. And Meghan herself really had problems with Catherine. As ever, we have to say allegedly. This is all down to the fact that she saw Catherine in this wonderful high couture things that were being delivered daily for her perusal over at Kensington Palace. Now, how it works is simply this. The royal family do not endorse any fashion brand. Obviously, the fashionistas, as they're called, know what they are. They tell the world, Catherine was wearing, say, Catherine Walker or Givenchy or whatever it may be. But the royal family do not advertise that. Meghan apparently, and as ever, allegedly decided, well, why couldn't they have the free clothes in order for sort of branding, endorsement? She was told it's not what they want to do, or indeed it's not royal protocol. Didn't like it. And of course, this escalated into the fact that Harry and Charles had a bit of a barney, shall we say, over the fact that Charles said the spending on clothing was getting out of hand. You see, Harry was having to go to Charles each and every time Meghan went on some expedition, whether that be a royal walkabout, a charity event, all of that sort of stuff, all funded directly from Charles. So how would it have worked if Meghan and Harry had decided to stay within? Well, of course, they would have been assigned a budget, something that Meghan truly didn't understand. After all, again, she felt she was in the world's most famous and richest family. And the bottom line was, this ended up with Charles telling Harry he simply could not afford the very expensive tastes of the former cable TV actress. And you will recall, of course, this escalated with the what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, and as ever we say allegedly. But the bottom line is, what really brought a lot of this down, the whole Megxit situation, was that Harry was basically saying, join the family. It's yours. Have what you want. Trying to be the big shot, the big guy. But seemingly Charles, knowing the public mood, decided once and for all he had to draw a line under that very public spending. And as Harry went on camera and said that his father financially cut him off, that really was the final straw for Charles, given the fact that he publicly, very publicly as we'd seen in those records, supported Harry and Meghan while their first year away decided if they wanted to return or not. Seemingly, they decided they didn't. Leaving, of course, Prince Charles with a bit of a relief, for no forthcoming hefty high couture bills. But the bottom line is a bigger rift between him and his youngest son over the spending habits of his very, well, shall we say, glamorous former cable TV actress wife. Neil Sean in the very heart of England.